Thank you so much for staying with us, everyone. Let's get started tonight, shall we? We begin in Ondo State, the capital of, Akure, the capital of Ondo State. Well, Ondo State, in Ondo is also in Ondo State, but Akure is the capital of that state. Well, it's about 3 weeks to the inauguration of a new governor of Ondo State, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu. But the crisis in the Ondo State House of Assembly is deepening, as the assembly complex has been shut down by security operatives to prevent a breakdown of law and order. This followed a tussle between two factions of the law of the chamber over the leadership of the House, following the suspension of the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and the Majority Leader on Friday last week. At the resumption of plenary today, the new leadership made up of Malachi Koka, Ayodele Arowele, and Olamide George, as the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and Majority Leader insisted that the former leadership led by Mrs. Jumoke Akindele remain suspended. The suspension followed an allegation by the House paymaster that he was allegedly ordered by Mrs. Akindele to bring 15 million found on him in the Assembly complex to her residence. Meanwhile, Mrs. Akindele has denied the allegation of fraud, but it appears the House is now equally divided along party lines and the division in the House. The group loyal to Mrs. Akindele are explaining the real issues, but then the ones who are against her and for our removal and a suspension are saying that the reason for our removal is tenable.
Information in the public is the paymaster was being dehumanized, molested. It is pure lie. He was caught with that money and he confessed that he acted on the authority of his ex-wife speaker. 15 million naira was approved. There are questions we asked them. Was there any parliamentary resolution before the approval? And the spokesman of the House who said the money was meant for project. And we now ask them questions. Is the money withdrawn from the project account of the House of Assembly or from the running grants? From the check that is on social media, go and look at it properly where it is written clearly, running grant account.
Well, that's one side of the divide in this matter. Let's hear from the faction loyal to Mrs. Akindele, the woman said to have been removed as the Speaker of the House. They're explaining the situation about this 15 million naira that has cost a lot of Wulabalu, the paymaster, in the middle of all of this controversy.
The Speaker was not even in the state as at the time it happened. And the money was in the Assembly. This is not the first time cash will be carried. So I think you get the story. There are a lot of things behind the scene. What is in the life of Assembly? What is 15 million in the project? We have the number of staff we have a number of activities we are involved in. So it is not really, it's just a way of giving the dog a bad name.
So those are the major two sides in this matter. Whether or not the woman should be removed, that has been a subject of debate. But until today, when it looks so much that there was going to be a clash and the police weighed in on this matter, the police has been explaining the reasons for the closure of the complex. That means that legislative activities in Ondo State for now has been shut down. Let's hear from the Commissioner of Police in Ondo State the reasons for the shutdown.
Such political issues since on Friday arising from some specified matters at the Ondo State House of Assembly. And this morning, Nigerian police personnel quickly moving. We moved in to avert any situation that would lead to breakdown of law and order.
Moving into about the breakdown of law and order, but for now, making of laws in Ondo State is halted. We also asked the Commissioner of Police some other questions that were not asked on camera, this time on the telephone, but we were asking, when will the Assembly be reopened and the manner of investigation the police is carrying out on this matter? when the assembly doors are going to be reopened?
I don't have an idea. I'm sure the members are meeting and harmonizing issues amongst themselves. Politics is dynamic. They will then probably resolve their differences and get down to work.